I gave her everything. $200,000. Gone. And the worst part? I saw the signs. I just didn't want to believe them. Now I'm sitting in this empty condo in Bangkok, and I don't even recognize the man I became. I wrote that in a note on my phone 3 years ago, sitting in the dark, listening to the hum of the city outside. I haven't looked at that note since until an email landed in my inbox late last night from a viewer named Robert. Robert has been following the channel since the very beginning. He's one of the guys who always comments within the first 10 minutes. But this message was different. He wasn't commenting on a video. He was confessing that he's currently ignoring the same red flags I once did, simply because he doesn't want to be alone. When I read his admission, I felt the blood drain from my face. It was a physical blow. I sat there in my chair staring at the screen, and I could feel the ghost of that empty condo in Bangkok closing in on me again. My throat went dry. It wasn't just empathy, it was panic. I felt that specific heavy shame of knowing the truth, but refusing to look it in the eye. I realized that by not sharing the specifics of how I deluded myself, I was letting good men like Robert walk into the same fire. We need to have a real conversation about the lies we tell ourselves. If you value this kind of raw transparency, please hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. I'd also love to hear from you. Drop a comment and let me know where you're watching from tonight. And I need to take a second to say a massive thank you to everyone watching, and especially to the core group of you who have supported me through this entire journey. You have no idea what your presence means to me. You helped me rebuild my life when I thought it was over. So for Robert, and for anyone else who is afraid to look at the truth, let me take you back to where it all started. I'm sitting across from Wandi at this riverside restaurant in Bangkok, and she's laughing at something I just said. The city lights are dancing in her eyes, and I can't look away. It's been 3 months since I met her, and tonight feels different. She's wearing this simple blue dress, nothing fancy, but she looks beautiful. I'm 68 years old, and I haven't felt this way since Carol died. That's my wife. Was my wife. 3 years now. 3 years of waking up alone in Texas. 3 years of my kids calling once a month if I'm lucky. 3 years of wondering what the hell I was supposed to do with the rest of my life. That's why I came to Bangkok. Stretch the retirement money. Escape the empty house. Start over. I met Wandi at the spa where she works. I'd been in my new condo for 2 weeks. Hadn't talked to anyone except the 7-Eleven clerk, and I was going out of my mind. So I went for a massage. She was the one who greeted me. "Welcome," she said, smiling. Not the practiced smile I'd seen on other workers. Something warmer. We started talking during the massage. Where I'm from, why I moved here. She told me about her daughter, 9 years old. Her husband left them. She's raising the girl alone with her mother's help. I went back the next week, then the week after that. By the third visit, I asked if she wanted to get coffee after her shift. She said yes. That was 3 months ago. Now we're here, and she's reaching across the table, taking my hand. "You make me laugh, Warren," she says. Her English is careful but clear. I haven't laughed like this in a long time. I squeeze her hand back. My chest feels tight, a good tight, like hope. "I haven't either," I tell her. She looks down at our hands. "Can I tell you something?" "Anything." "I feel safe with you, Warren." She looks up. First time in many years, I feel safe. I don't know what to say. My throat's closing up. I just nod. We sit there holding hands while the river flows behind us and the city hums around us, and I think maybe, just maybe, I'm allowed to have this. Maybe at 68, after everything, I'm allowed to feel alive again. We finish dinner and walk along the river. She's talking about her daughter, Niran, how smart she is, how she wants to be a teacher. "She asks about you," Wandi says, glancing at me. "She wants to meet the man who makes her mama smile." My heart skips. I'd like that. I'd like to meet her. Maybe next week? Video call first? She is shy. That sounds perfect. We stop at a night market. Wandi picks up a scarf, admires it, puts it back. I see her looking at the price tag first. I buy it for her when she's not looking. When I hand it to her, she protests. Warren, no, too much. It's nothing. I want you to have it. She wraps it around her neck, stands on her toes, kisses my cheek. Thank you, she whispers. You are too good to me. We take a taxi back to her apartment building. I don't go up. Not yet. She says her mother is traditional. I understand. I'm not in a rush. At the door, she turns to me. Warren? Yeah? Tonight was best night I had in very long time. She kisses me. Soft, slow. When she pulls back, she's smiling. I see you tomorrow? Absolutely. I watch her disappear into the building, and I'm grinning like an idiot. The taxi driver asks where to next. I give him my address. The whole ride back, I'm replaying the night. Her laugh, her hand in mine, that kiss. I feel like I'm 25 again. When I get back to my condo, I pour myself a drink and stand on the balcony. Bangkok stretches out below me. Millions of lights, millions of lives. And for the first time since Carol died, I don't feel like mine is over. I text Wandi, thank you for tonight, sleep well. 3 dots appear immediately. You too, dream of me. I smile. Yeah, I will. 3 weeks pass. Wandi and I are seeing each other almost every day now. She comes over after work or I meet her for lunch. She's teaching me basic Thai phrases. I'm terrible at it, and she thinks it's hilarious. No, she says, laughing. Sawati crap, not Sawati crap. That's what I said. Warren, you just said hello shit. We both crack up. It feels good, easy, natural. One night she cooks for me at my place. Pad Thai from scratch. It's delicious. We eat on the couch, watching some Thai drama she likes. I don't understand a word, but I don't care. I'm just happy she's here. Then she gets quiet. I notice her staring at her phone. Everything okay? I ask. She nods, but she's biting her lip. Wandi, talk to me. She sets down her plate. It's nothing, just stress. About what? She hesitates, then it comes out. My daughter, Niran, her school. They send letter. She needs to pay for next semester, or she cannot continue. How much? 28,000 baht. I do the quick math, about $800. It's okay, she says quickly. I will find way. I just need more shifts at spa. Maybe borrow from friend. I'm already pulling out my phone. When's it due? Warren, no. When? Next week, but I cannot ask you. You're not asking, I'm offering, let me help. She shakes her head. You already do so much. You take me to dinner. You listen to me. You make me feel like I matter. I don't want you to think I'm with you for money. I take her hand. I don't think that, not even close. Look, I've got the money. It's just sitting in my account. Let me do this. Please. Her eyes fill with tears. You are so kind, Warren, too kind. Is that a yes? She nods, wiping her eyes. Yes. Thank you. I pay you back, I promise. Don't worry about that. Just make sure Niran stays in school. She hugs me tight. You don't know what this means. She is so smart. She deserves good education. Then she'll have one. The next day, I transfer the money to Wandi's account. She sends me a photo of the receipt from the school, along with a picture of Niran in her uniform, grinning. She says thank you to Uncle Warren. Wandi texts. Uncle Warren. I like that. The following weekend, Wandi brings her laptop over. Niran wants to say hello, she says. We set up a video call. The little girl appears on screen, sitting in what looks like a small, tidy living room. She's shy, hiding half her face behind her hands. Sawadee ka, she says quietly. Sawadee crap, I reply, trying my best. Wandi laughs. Better. You're learning. Niran giggles. She's adorable. Big eyes, sweet smile. Wandi translates as Niran talks about school, her friends, Her favorite subject, math, she's good at it. Maybe you'll be an engineer, I say. Wandi translates. Niran shakes her head. Teacher, she says in English. Ah, like you said, a teacher. Yes, teacher. She smiles proudly. After the call, Wandi is beaming. She likes you, she says. I like her too. You're raising a great kid. I try my best, but it's hard. Her father, he left when she was baby. Never send money, never call. It's just me and my mother. You're doing an amazing job. She leans her head on my shoulder. Sometimes I feel like I'm failing, like I can't give her everything she needs. You're giving her love. That's the most important thing. She looks up at me. You make me feel like I'm not alone anymore, Warren. Like maybe we can be family. Family. That word hits me hard. I haven't felt like part of a family in years. My kids have their own lives. They don't need me. But maybe here, maybe with Wandi and Niran, I can have that again. I'd like that, I tell her. She kisses me, and for a while, nothing else matters. A month goes by. Wandi stays over more often. She keeps a toothbrush at my place now, some clothes in my closet. It feels right. We fall into a rhythm. I'm happier than I've been in years. One evening, she comes over with a folder full of papers. She's excited, talking fast. Warren, I want to show you something. We sit at the kitchen table. She spreads out the papers, brochures, photos of white vans with company logos, a handwritten business plan in Thai and English. What's this? I ask. My cousin Prasit. He runs small tour company, takes tourists to temples, beaches, islands. Very popular, but he needs to expand, buy more vans, hire more drivers. She points to the numbers. If he gets investment, he can triple business, maybe more. Okay, I say slowly. He asks me if I know anyone who wants to invest. I think of you. Me? Yes. If we invest 500,000 baht, we become partners. Prasit handles everything. We get 30% of profits. 500,000 baht, about $14,000. Not a small amount, but not huge either. We? I repeat. She nods. We, you and me, partners. My family will finally be stable. No more worrying about school fees or bills. And you can have income. It's good for both of us. I look at the numbers. They seem reasonable. Revenue projections, expense breakdowns, it's all there. You trust your cousin? I ask. Yes, he is an honest man, works very hard. I trust him with my life. I study her face. She's earnest, excited, hopeful. Can I meet him? He's in Phuket now, setting up new office. But I have his number. You can call him. Maybe I should. Of course. Ask him anything you want. She hands me her phone. Prasit's contact is already pulled up. I hesitate. Then I think about Wandi. How hard she works. How much she's been through. This could change her life. Our life. You know what? I say. I trust you. If you trust him, that's good enough for me. Her face lights up. Really? Really. Let's do it. She throws her arms around me. Warren, thank you. This will change everything. You will see. The next day, I transfer the money. Wandi takes me out to celebrate. We go to a fancy restaurant, drink champagne, toast to our future. To us, she says, raising her glass. To us, I echo. That night, lying in bed, she's curled up against me. I'm so happy, she whispers. Me too. You believe in me, Warren? No one ever believed in me before. I'll always believe in you. And falls asleep in my arms. I stare at the ceiling, feeling good about everything. We're building something real, something lasting. A week passes. I ask Wandi about the business. How's it going with Prasit? Good, she says. He's working on permits. Takes time. Okay, keep me posted. I will. Another week. She's on her phone a lot, texting someone. I glance over once and see a conversation in Thai. I can't read it. Everything okay? I ask. Yes, just Prasit. He's updating me. Good. When do we see returns? Maybe 2 months. These things take time. I nod. That makes sense. Businesses don't grow overnight. But a small voice in the back of my head whispers something I don't want to hear. You should have asked more questions. I ignore it. I trust her. I have to. 2 months pass. I haven't heard anything about the business. No updates, no returns, no meeting with Prasit. Wandy brushes it off whenever I bring it up. Soon, Warren, be patient. But I'm starting to feel uneasy. One night, we're having dinner at my place, and I decide to push. Wandy, I want to talk about the investment. She stiffens. What about it? It's been 2 months. I haven't seen anything. No paperwork, no profit statements, nothing. You don't trust me? Her voice is sharp. It's not about trust. It's about transparency. I put in $14,000. I just want to know what's happening. She sets down her fork. You think I'm lying to you? I didn't say that. That's what you mean. She stands up. I work so hard. I try to make good life. And you accuse me. I'm not accusing you. I'm asking a question. She's crying now. You don't understand. My mother is sick again. I have so much stress, and now you attack me. I feel like an asshole. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to upset you. I thought you cared about me, not just money. I do care about you. She wipes her eyes. Then why you question me? Why you don't trust me? I do trust you. No, you don't. She grabs her purse. I need to go. Wandy, wait. But she's already out the door. I sit there feeling like the worst person alive. I just made her cry. She's dealing with a sick mother and I'm interrogating her about money. What the hell's wrong with me? The next day she doesn't answer my calls or my texts. I'm going crazy. Finally, on the third day she calls. Hi, she says quietly. Hi. Are you okay? I'm sorry I got upset. No, I'm sorry I shouldn't have pushed. It's okay. I understand. You want to know about investment? I will ask Prasit for update. Thank you. There's a pause. My mother, she needs to go to hospital. Can you come with me? Of course. When? Tomorrow morning. The next day I meet her at the hospital. It's crowded, chaotic. We sit in the waiting area for hours. Finally, a doctor calls her name. I wait outside while she goes in. When she comes back, she looks exhausted. How is she? I ask. She needs medicine. $3,000. My stomach drops. 3,000? She nods. For treatment. If we don't pay, she will get worse. I don't have $3,000 sitting around. I just gave her $14,000 for the business. But I can't say no. Not when her mother's health is on the line. Okay, I say, I'll transfer it tonight. Warren, I don't want to ask. You're not asking. I'm offering. She hugs me. Thank you. I don't know what I'd do without you. I transfer the money that night. She sends me a photo of a hospital invoice. It's blurry, mostly in Thai, but it looks official. I don't question it. A week later, I notice she's canceling plans. She says she's busy at work, or her mother needs her, or Niran has a school event. I start to feel like I'm seeing her less and less. One night, I'm at her apartment. She's in the shower. Her phone is on the couch next to me. It lights up with a message. I don't mean to look, but I do. It's in Thai, but I see a name, Chai. Not Prasit, just Chai. And there's a heart emoji. My blood runs cold. I stare at the message, trying to make sense of it. Then I hear the shower turn off. I set the phone down. She comes out in a towel, smiling. You hungry? I can cook. Who's Chai? I ask. Her smile falters. What? You got a message from Chai with a heart emoji. She picks up her phone, reads it, laughs. That's my brother. Your brother? Yes. He sends me that because he's teasing me. He found out I have boyfriend. He's making fun. Oh, I feel stupid, paranoid. Sorry. It's okay. She kisses my forehead. You're being jealous. It's kind of cute. I laugh, but it sounds forced. She cooks dinner. We eat. We watch TV. But the whole time, I can't shake the feeling that something's wrong. I want to believe her. I do. So I do. 2 weeks later, Wandi shows up at my condo unannounced. She's been crying. Mascara streaked down her face. Her hands are shaking. What happened? I pull her inside. My mother. She needs surgery. What kind of surgery? Her heart. Doctor says if we don't do it soon, she could die. Oh my God, when? Next week. But we need to pay deposit. $25,000. I freeze. $25,000. That's a lot of money, Wandi. I know it is. But I don't have anyone else to ask. She's sobbing now. If you can't help, I understand. I just don't know what to do. I can't lose her, Warren. She's all I have. I sit down. My head is spinning. $25,000. That's a huge chunk of my retirement savings. Let me think about it. Okay. She wipes her eyes. I'm sorry, I shouldn't ask. You already do so much. No, it's okay. Just give me a day. She nods and leaves. I pace my apartment all night. $25,000. Her mother's life. If I don't help and something happens, I'll never forgive myself. But if I do help, I'll have given her almost $40,000 in 3 months. I call my son in Texas. I don't tell him about the money. I just need to hear his voice. Hey, Dad. What's up? Nothing. Just wanted to say hi. Everything okay? Yeah? Everything's fine. How are you? We talk for 10 minutes. He tells me about work, about his kids, my grandkids. I barely know them. You should come visit, he says. Maybe for Christmas. Maybe? I'll see. All right. Take care, Dad. You too. After we hang up, I think about Christmas, about family, about what matters. And I think about Wandi, alone in a hospital, losing her mother. I text her. I'll help. Let's meet tomorrow. The next day, I transfer the money. She's overwhelmed with gratitude. I will pay you back, Warren, I promise, every baht. Don't worry about that. You saved her life. You saved my life. But something doesn't sit right with me. After she leaves, I look up the hospital online. I call them. Hi, I'm calling about a patient. Her name is Mrs. Chayawat. I need to confirm her surgery. The receptionist speaks broken English. What is patient name again? Chayawat. First name, I'm not sure, but her daughter is Wandi. There's a pause. Typing. No patient with that name. Are you sure? Yes. No Chayawat family here. My heart stops. Can you check again? I check. No patient. I hang up. I call Wandi. Hey, where are you? At work. Why? What's your mother's full name? Why you ask? Just tell me. She hesitates. Suwana Chayawat. Why? And what hospital is she at? Bumrungrad. Why, Warren? I just called them. They don't have any patient by that name. Silence. Then, you went behind my back? Answer the question. You think I'm lying? Her voice is rising. Are you? How dare you? After everything, you don't trust me. Wandi, I can't believe this. I thought you loved me, but you just think I'm some scammer. That's not what I said. It's what you mean. She hangs up. I try calling back. No answer. I text her. Nothing. For 2 days, I hear nothing. I'm losing my mind. I can't eat, can't sleep. I keep checking my phone. Finally, she texts, I forgive you, but I need space. I stare at the message. She forgives me? For what? For asking a question? But I don't argue. I just text back, I'm sorry. I love you. No response. Another day passes, then another. I'm drowning. I gave her $25,000 and now she's punishing me with silence. What the hell have I done? A week later, I'm at a coffee shop near my condo. I'm staring at my phone, hoping Wandi will text. She hasn't. Then someone sits down across from me. I look up. It's Greg, another expat, American. We met at a bar a few months ago. Warren, long time. Hey, Greg. You look like hell, man. You okay? I shrug. Just going through some stuff. Woman trouble? Something like that. He nods. Been there. Hey, can I ask you something? Sure. He pulls out his phone. There's this woman, Thai, works at a spa in Sukhumvit, name's Wandi. You know her? My blood turns to ice. Why? Because I saw her last night at a nightclub with another Western guy. He shows me his phone, photos, Wandi, laughing, dancing, kissing a man, a white man, older, probably my age. The photos are dated 2 days ago. I can't breathe. Warren, where did you get these? A buddy sent them to me. He thought I'd want to know. I didn't realize you knew her. I stare at the photos. It's definitely her. Same smile, same dress. The blue one she wore to our first dinner. Warren, I'm sorry, man. I stand up. I have to go. I don't remember the walk back to my condo. I don't remember calling her. But suddenly she's at my door. What do you want? She says coldly. Who is he? Who? The guy in the photos. The guy you were kissing. She rolls her eyes. You're still being paranoid. I saw the photos, Wandi. She crosses her arms. And? You're cheating on me. She laughs, not a sweet laugh, a cruel one. What did you expect, Warren? What? You're 68 years old. Did you really think I loved you? The words hit like a punch. What are you talking about? I'm talking about reality. You think young woman like me falls in love with old man like you? For what? Your personality? You thought wrong. She steps inside, closing the door behind her. Let me tell you the truth. The business? Fake. My mother's surgery? Fake. All of it. You're lying. I'm not. Prasit is my boyfriend. Has been for 2 years. We run this together. Find lonely expats. Make them fall in love. Take their money. I feel like I'm going to be sick. The other man in the photos? Him? That's Peter. Another client. He's been around longer than you. Gave me even more money. I gave you $40,000. Try $200,000. What? She smiles. The business investment, the hospital bills, my daughter's school fees, the rent I said I owed, the emergency trip to see my sick aunt, all the little things. It adds up. I stagger backward. 200,000? Give or take. I don't have that kind of money. You did. Now I do. I sink onto the couch. My hands are shaking. Why? Why? Because it's easy. You guys come here thinking you can buy love, thinking some young Thai girl will worship you because you're Western. It's pathetic. I loved you. No, you didn't. You loved the idea of me. You loved feeling needed. You loved playing hero. But you didn't love me. You didn't even know me. She heads for the door. Wait, I say. What? The little girl, Niran. Was she even real? Oh, she's real. That's my niece. I pay her to play along. She opens the door. Thanks for the money, Warren. It's been fun. And she's gone. I sit there in the silence. $200,000. My retirement savings, my emergency fund, everything gone. I pull up my bank statements. She's right. The wire transfers, the ATM withdrawals, the cash I gave her. It's all there. $200,000. I feel like the biggest fool alive. I don't leave my condo for a week. I order food delivery. I ignore my phone. I just sit on the couch and replay everything in my head, every conversation, every lie, every moment I should have known better. The business plan with the handwritten numbers, the blurry hospital invoice, her cousin I never met, her mother I never saw, her brother who sent heart emojis. It was all fake, and I believed it, all of it. I'm not angry at her anymore. I'm angry at myself. I wanted so badly to feel alive again that I ignored every red flag. I wanted to be the hero, the provider, the man who saved her, but I wasn't her hero. I was her mark. One night I pour myself a drink and stand on the balcony. Bangkok is still beautiful, still bright, still full of life, but I don't feel part of it anymore. I think about my wife, Carol. She would have seen through Wandi in 5 minutes. Carol was sharp, practical. She never let me make stupid decisions. But Carol's gone, and without her, I'm just a lonely old man who gave away his dignity for a smile and a kiss. I pick up my phone. I scroll through my contacts. I stop at my son's name. I haven't told him about the money. I can't. He'd be furious, disappointed. But I need to hear his voice. I call. Dad? It's late. Everything okay? Yeah. Sorry. I just wanted to say something. What? I miss you. There's a pause. I miss you too, Dad. Are you sure you're okay? I'm fine. Just been thinking about you and the kids. We've been thinking about you too. Mom's been saying we should come visit. I'd like that. Maybe next month? Yeah, that'd be great. We talk for a few minutes. He tells me about his daughter's soccer game, his son's science project, normal stuff, family stuff. When we hang up, I feel a little better. Not much, but a little. I spend the next few days going through my finances. It's worse than I thought. I can't afford this condo anymore. I can't afford the lifestyle I've been living. I have to downsize, cut back, start over, again. I think about going to the police, reporting Wandi. But what would I say? I gave her money willingly. I never asked for contracts. I never verified anything. I have no proof, just my word against hers. And even if I did report her, what would it change? The money's gone. My pride's gone. All I have left is the truth. I wasn't scammed. I paid for an illusion. And that's the part that hurts the most. I moved to a smaller condo in a quieter part of Bangkok. It's half the size of my old place. No balcony, no view. But it's affordable. I sell most of my furniture. I cancel the subscriptions. I cut back on everything. One day I see a flyer at a coffee shop. Expat support group. Meets every Thursday. I almost throw it away, but something makes me keep it. That Thursday, I go. It's in a small community center, about 10 guys. All Western. All older. We sit in a circle. The group leader, an Australian named Tim, starts us off. Anyone want to share today? No one speaks. Then I raise my hand. I'm Warren. I'm from Texas. I lost $200,000 to a woman I thought loved me. The room is quiet. Then Tim nods. Thanks for sharing, Warren. Anyone else have a similar experience? 3 hands go up. 3. We spend the next hour talking. Their stories are different but the same. A girlfriend who needed money for her family. A business opportunity that never materialized. A medical emergency that wasn't real. We were all marks, all fools. But hearing their stories makes me feel less alone. After the meeting, one of the guys, a Canadian named Paul, comes up to me. First time? Yeah. It gets easier, not better, but easier. I nod. Over the next few weeks, I keep going to the meetings. I start to build a routine. I wake up early. I go for walks. I find a temple nearby and start volunteering. They need English teachers for the kids in the community. I'm not a teacher, but I try. The kids are sweet. They laugh at my terrible Thai pronunciation. They teach me words. I teach them English. It's simple, honest, real. One day I'm sitting with a group of kids, helping them with their homework, and I realize I'm not thinking about one day. I'm not checking my phone. I'm just here, present. One of the kids, a boy named Lek, looks up at me. Teacher Warren, you have family? I do, back in America. A son, a daughter, grandkids. You miss them? Yeah, I do. Why you not go back? That's a good question. I think about it. Why don't I go back? Pride, shame, fear? Maybe all 3. But maybe it's time. That night I call my son. Hey, Dad. Hey, you still want to come visit? Of course. When? Actually, I was thinking I might come visit you. Really? Yeah? I think it's time I came home, at least for a while. That'd be great, Dad. The kids would love it. I'd love it too. We make plans. I'll fly back next month. Stay with them for a few weeks. Figure out what's next. I don't know if I'll stay in Texas or come back to Bangkok. But for now, I just need to see my family. A few days before my flight, I'm sitting on the steps of the temple watching the sunset. One of the monks, an older man who speaks a little English, sits down next to me. You leave soon? He asks. Yeah, going back to America. You come back? I don't know. Maybe. He nods. You look different from when you first come here. Different how? More peace, less pain. I think about that. I still have pain. Yes, but you carry it different now. Before, it carried you. Now you carry it. I smile. That's a nice way to put it. He stands, places a hand on my shoulder. You are strong, man. You survive. I'm not sure about that. I am. He walks away. I sit there until the sky turns dark. I think about Wandi, about the money, about everything I lost. But I also think about everything I still have. My health, my family, my life. I'm 68 years old. I lost $200,000 and the woman I thought loved me. But I'm still here. I delete Wandi's number from my phone. I don't seek revenge. I don't try to expose her. I just let go. Some days are hard. I still wake up and reach for my phone, expecting a message from her. But it gets easier. Not better, but easier. I pack my bags. I book my flight. I say goodbye to the kids at the temple. They give me drawings, cards, hugs. Lek hands me a folded piece of paper. Open on plane, he says. I promise I will. The night before I leave, I stand in my small condo looking around. It's not much, but it's mine. I'm not the same man who came to Bangkok 3 years ago. I'm not the same man who fell for Wandi's lies. I'm just Warren, and that's enough. On the plane, I open Lek's note. It's in broken English, but I understand it. Teacher Warren, you are a good man. Don't forget. I fold it up and put it in my wallet. I look out the window as Bangkok disappears below. I don't know what's next, but I'm ready to find out.